Good day, I'm Dr. Ebony Lambito Alisa Divesa, and we will be discussing about the parenting styles. So we have actually the four main parenting styles that we will talk about today. So first is authoritarian. With this kind of parenting style, the parents are actually giving strict rules to their children, and they should follow. So if those children doesn't follow the rules, then they punish them. So any punishment that those strict parents are giving to their children, usually they don't explain it. So if the child would ask the parent, why did you punish me? What did I do? Or what rules I didn't follow? So the parent will actually answer, I punished you because I said so. So authoritarian parenting style actually is not healthy for a child, because children with parents who are authoritarian may be obedient and proficient in school. However, they are low in happiness, in their social competence, so socialization, and also they have low self-esteem. So they are used to follow instructions, even without explanations. So if you have that child that they are actually confused what happened, and then they just receive punishment without explanation at all, they become more rebellious. Or if they become obedient for how many years, then there would come a time that they will resent their parents. So we don't encourage authoritarian parenting styles, because there are a lot of mental illness or mental issues that are derived from that kind of parenting styles. Authoritarian type of parenting style is also difficult for a child, because the parents are demanding that the child would obey and then follow the strict rules. However, there is poor adult guidance with regards to how the parents rear their children. So they demand obedience, however, they give or they don't respond most often to the needs of the child. So there is also a form of negligence in the part of parents, and the child would actually explore things without the guidance of their parents, and they would rather seek the advice and guidance of other people, if that's the case, that the parents wouldn't give enough time for their children. And those parents also expect the child to just obey without any questions, without any explanations. So can you just imagine what kind of childhood you would have if your parents have this kind of parenting styles, the authoritarian parenting styles? Okay, I would emphasize authoritarian, okay, because the next discussion would be the authoritative parenting styles. The next parenting style is authoritative parenting styles. So these parents are actually also strict. They give guidance, they give rules to their children. But when the children would violate the rules, they are more nurturing, and they're more nurturing and forgiving. So they don't punish. I mean, compared to authoritarian, they don't punish that much. I mean, physical punishment, and they're more supportive. They may have given the rules and guidelines at home. They expect their children to follow, but they are more supportive, giving more time to their children. They are more responsive to the needs of the children. and they are more democratic. So if they give rules, they expect obedience, but they explain it. So it is more understandable for the child. For example, if the parents get angry with them because they violate the rules, they're more they're not confused. They understand why they are punished because the parents would explain it to them. They are also the parents also would help the children to be more socially responsible. So the children with those authoritative parenting styles are more confident. They are more successful. They also assert in school, at work, especially if there are things that are not okay with them. So because democratic style of parenting is the authoritative one. So it is healthy for the child because they are more mature, because there are analysis with the situation, and they don't just follow rules without any questions. The next parenting style is the permissive parenting style. So the parents are actually not giving demands. They are actually responsive to the needs of the children, but they expect less. So they expect less of the self-control of children following rules. They are actually lenient. So the children would do things on their own, and if there are any there are less actually punishment, because this kind of parenting is supportive, less demanding. But children would develop poor school performance. They have rank low in happiness, in success, because they have difficulty in asserting things. They have difficulty having authority, okay, because they're not used to having parents who have authoritative. Their parents are more of friends instead of being parents. Okay, permissive. They are permissive kind of parents. The lowest in rank is the kind of parenting that what we call uninvolved parenting styles. So these parents, from the word uninvolved, they are not actually involved in the child's life. Yes, they will give the needs of the children, like they feed them, they give them education, they give them the clothing, the shelter. However, these parents are actually neglectful. They don't respond or even communicate with their children. So the children's need for emotional support, for any support that the child needs from a nurturing parent is absent. The child would have low self-esteem. They have poor self-control, poor performance in school and at work. And that's why uninvolved parenting style is the lowest, because from this point, in something like they only have financial support or the support that the child physiologic needs, but not the things that they need in order to grow as an adult. Guidance, any communication, any response to their concerns or issues in life. So these parents are detached from the life of their children. This is actually a poor parenting style. So now, I would like to ask, what kind of parenting style do you have in your family? What kind of parenting style does your friend's family have? Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, or your husband have? Or what kind of parenting style do you want to have with your child or your children? So this will affect the mental health of the child as well. So it's important to follow the right kind of parenting style. So we would really recommend the authoritative parenting style in order to have a happy, competent, and successful children. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you have learned from this video, may you share it, like it, and please subscribe for more updates. Thank you and God bless.